I'm Mark NP, and I'm here on Bloomfield Avenue in Newark, New Jersey to tell you about a regional serving style known as the Italian hot dog. This is I Never Sausage a Hot Dog. Here at Dickie Dee's, they've been serving classic Newark-style Italian hot dogs for the last 60 years. We're going to check them out. How long have you been coming to Dickie Dee's?
I've been coming to Dickie Dee's about 60 years.
I think at my first hot dog here.
My first hot dog here were probably when I was 10, 11 years old. I started in 1962.
For me, it was probably 1970 because I'm from the lower side of Newark.
He was from the
I'm from the,
It's the part we don't talk about. Some people call it a jabroni dog. It's the jabroni. So.
Why?
Well, it's an Italian hot dog. This is the best.
Tell me a little bit about the Italian hot dog here.
It's great, fresh ingredients. You've got your onions, your peppers, the fresh bread. It really can't be beat. I love particularly the potatoes that are crispy in the fryer. They get a cover over them that's really just fantastic, and it's simple yet very delicious.
All right, Rob, tell me a little bit about the history of Dickie Dee's and the Italian hot dog.
Well, Dickie Dee's was started in 1958 in the North Ward of New Jersey by my grandfather and my uncle. It's now under its third generation of ownership, and it was built on the neighborhood, and that's still the values that we like to keep in it.
Tell me a little bit about the ingredients that goes into a classic Italian hot dog.
Well, Italian hot dog is a double, is 2 hot dogs. It's stuffed in a pizza bread. So pizza bread is circular. We cut it down the middle, gut the inside. 2 hot dogs in there. Peppers, onions, potatoes, mustard on the bottom, ketchup on top. The hot dogs are deep fried in peanut oil, and so are the potatoes.
Let me get a double with the works. A classic Newark-style Italian hot dog has several key ingredients. Number 1 is the pizza bread. That's what makes it. After that, mustard, stuffed with 2 best provision hot dogs, fried, peppers, onions, and topped with fried potatoes, and ketchup. So how did this serving style even get started?
To answer that question, we've got to head back in history to the Great Depression, when an inexpensive but filling meal was a necessary part of your day. According to family history, the Italian hot dog serving style began with the Raciopis at 14th Ave and 9th Street in Newark, New Jersey, with grandfather James Raciopi and his wife Mary. They were hosts to a weekly card game, where in the translation from Italian to English, James the Bluff Raciopi was eventually shortened to Jimmy Buff. Mary would serve her specialty at the poker table, the Italian hot dog, but eventually friends and family were coming over for the food instead of the fun. That's when they decided to head into business.
The thing I like best about Jimmy Buff hot dogs is the bread, the onions, the ketchup, and everything in one spot in that big bite, and then the juices just flow. Every time I come to the state, I'm from the state of Maryland, I come to Jimmy Buff's to get me a sandwich. It's the best.
Y'all gotta try this out. Come on and try it out. I promise you, you will be very happy as I am right now.
So we started in 1932 with my great-grandparents. My great-grandmother actually originated the sandwich while my great-grandfather was playing cards in the basement with his friends. So after a while, people started coming just to eat. They didn't want to play cards. And they started charging for sandwiches. Eventually it got busy enough where they moved to the second floor of their home in Newark, and they made the first floor a storefront.
And what makes Jimmy Buff's hot dog special?
We're the original, we're the best. We have great pizza bread. Our onions and peppers are fried together, fresh, not jarred or anything like that, so it'll get a nice crisp flavor. And the potatoes really bring it home.
What type of hot dogs do you use?
Sure, we have an all beef hot dog. It's best provisions. It's an 8-to-1 skinless dog. We also have a 5-to-1 natural casing dog that we offer too.
Well, that I did not know. Well, that's it for this episode of I Never Saw Such a Hot Dog. I'm Mark NP and I'm about to get to work. But if you like what you saw, help me out by liking, sharing, subscribing. You know the drill. Thanks.